Today we're doing ramen. Today we're doing ramen at home. So easy. Every day cooking, Dad. Cooking every day. Alright. Welcome in, welcome back. Here's our ingredients. Everything will be down below. All the measurements. So real quick, we got our mirin, we got sake, we got soy sauce, we got our shallot, garlic, and ginger. Now this is all for our chashu, our pork belly. We're gonna put that pork belly in our pressure cooker. Now we're not worried about taking the skin off our ginger, because this is all going in. We're just flavoring the meat. We're not gonna be eating that at all. So here we're gonna take our garlic. We're gonna give this a quick crush. Again, we're just gonna give it a quick peel, and it's going inside our pressure cooker. And we're just gonna use the white part of the scallion, the green onion. All right, so this meat I had left over, or I should say froze, from another cook. You know, I vacuum sealed this half, you know, the other half we ate. This must have been in the refrigerator for, easy a month or two. So now the problem with making ramen at home and you use the pork belly, normally they'll use a whole flat piece, like a 10 by 10 piece, and roll it up. You know, have that nice little circle look. But we're just going for flavor. We're not worried about the way it looks. This is ramen at home. This is not ramen I'm selling to you. So just wrap this up the best you can. I kind of did a horseshoe. So there we go. It's gonna taste good. It's gonna be okay. So now we go in the pot or in the pressure cooker with our sake. Now all the measurements will be down below. We got our soy sauce. My wife says I say that wrong. Sounds like I'm saying it right to me. And with our mirin. And then some water. So we're gonna let this go about 45 minutes or so. And high pressure. So once that, and we're gonna let it naturally release. So we're not gonna go ahead and release it really quick. So we go in with the meat. Now one side is probably gonna get a little bit more color than the other. So when it's done, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it around on the other side. So when it sits, because we're gonna let this sit for probably about, I guess, overnight. So, you know, a couple of things happen when we let it sit. You know, all the fat is gonna congeal. So we'll be able to scrape the fat off of this. It's a little healthier. So we'll see this in the morning. All right, so here's our soup base that we're gonna be doing. Now guys, the blue box that says ramen, got that out of Target. Hey guys, let me tell you, this is good. Now I was gonna use some of this chicken stock, you know, for extra, but this two boxes was good enough. So guys, go to Target, get yourself some of that. All right, so we do have to help that soup base out a little bit. So we got our onions, our mushrooms, and garlic. So we're gonna go ahead and brown up or extract a little flavor from our mushrooms. So we're gonna brown that up and then pull these out of the pot. And then we're gonna go ahead and then put a little bit more of our olive oil in. And we're gonna go ahead and go in with our onions and ginger. Again, we didn't pull the skin off because we're just gonna extract some of the flavors out, and we're gonna strain it. So in with our garlic, and sure enough, sure after garlic, you want to go in with our soup base. So there's our ramen soup base. And guys, we're also going to be putting some miso in here. So we're making a miso ramen soup. So at this point is where we're making the soup our own. But this ramen that we're buying from Target, this ramen soup base, it definitely needs a little help. Almost any ramen that you make is always going to have something added to it to make it taste better. All right, so we bring this to a boil, and then we're going to let it simmer. So let that go probably about 15 minutes, just like this. And then we strain. Now, I'm not worried about getting every little single piece because I'm not selling this. This is an at-home thing. So I don't mind a little piece of onion in my soup. All right, so we got that all strained out, and now we're gonna go ahead and go in with our miso. This is the brand that I used. Now they also have a miso that's a little spicy. So I mean, there's different types of miso. We could probably add a little soy sauce to this too, but we're just gonna stick with the miso for now. There's 3 of us, so I did 3 tablespoons, 3 heaping tablespoons. And then we're gonna let this simmer while we go ahead and start working on our meat. So we're gonna let this go probably about 20 minutes. 30 probably would be good. Now if you need to top it off with some chicken stock, that would be okay. So there's our meat. And we're gonna go ahead and cut this up the best we can to try and make it look nice and pretty. So I'm gonna just take my time and find a nice spot. So, yeah. Go ahead and slice these. Now I don't want to slice it too thin. You know, because I want some meat. I want some nice pieces of meat in my ramen. Because you know this is a homemade ramen. This is not. We're not worried about being dainty with our soup. So we're gonna go ahead and heat this up and add some color to our meat. All right, so now just heat this through. Look at this, guys. You can just pick this up and eat it right by itself. Make a sandwich out of it. Shoot. All right, so now we got nice color on this. It's heated through. Guys, this pork belly is really, really good, or chashu. But you can do ramen with chicken, you know, beef. So we're going with the pork today. No. Hey guys, this would be a great time to hit us up with a nice like or subscribe. It'd be wonderful. Let YouTube find us. So, we're gonna go with our ramen. You know, just a regular ramen pack. Ramen. I'm having 2. Now this bowl has a little history. My daughter made this in school, and as soon as I saw it, it was supposed to be a fruit bowl, but it turned into a ramen bowl. All right, guys. So now we got our bok choy that's going in. Now this is you know, you can put as much or as little as you like. So in with our ramen. Guys, this is coming together. This is the home run stretch. You know, you can plate this up whatever you like. Hey guys, when you make your ramen, if you just using the regular pack of ramen, just take a little extra time and get a good bowl of ramen going. It's not that hard. It's a little bit of work, but not that much. Alright, well, our chashu is here. Now we did do a 7-minute egg. May have went over just a little bit. But guys, this is looking great. I'm hungry. But here's our little flyover. Yeah, guys, you gotta try this. This came out so good. If you're a ramen fan, or even if you're not, if you never had ramen before, you gotta try it. Every day cooking, Dad. Cooking every day. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and have me some ramen here. You guys, at the end of this, there's a couple of videos to check out. You know, let's get cooking.